Yes, yes, yes. Okay, guys, I want to talk to you about a place in Laos that everybody knows called Vang Vieng. A lot of people want to go here because they hear a lot about it. There's only a few places people know about: Luang Prabang, Vientiane, and Vang Vieng. Exactly. And people know this place to be like a party place, a place you can go tubing and drinking. And it does have this reputation, but I'm here to tell you guys that it's definitely not about that. So if you want to find that, yeah, every city has that. I mean, you don't have to worry about going to a certain place to find drinking or to party. I mean, that's very easy to find anywhere in any country in the world. I think you can find a place to party. It's not really so difficult. But I would say that Vang Vieng is so much more than that. When I was researching a lot about it, I kept reading about like, oh, it's such a big party destination, this is a place that people want to go and get crazy and, have a good time. And I was kind of put off from that because I'm not the kind of traveler that really likes to go drinking and likes to go partying. I appreciate more, to see the culture, to eat good food, to see beautiful places, and I don't know, spend time with locals and stuff like that. And I almost didn't go to Vang Vieng because I heard so much about it being this party atmosphere. And I just want to tell you guys about my experience there and tell you that you definitely, definitely should go because, in my opinion, it is the most beautiful place in all of Laos that I have seen. I did not go to 4,000 Islands, which people say is pretty amazing. But Vang Vieng, the province in general, is completely beautiful. I'm not talking about just the city. The city is terrible. If you stay in a hotel inside, it is just like crazy touristy. There's hardly any real stores that are not a souvenir shop, not trying to sell you a tour, go kayaking, go, tour in the mountains or go off-roading or whatever ride. I don't know, all these things. There's a lot of bull crap, like people trying to advertise stupid tourist things everywhere in Bang Vieng. And I wish it was more of a normal city, but it's not. It's just like tourist tours and guided things and adventures, all this stuff. And if you stay outside the city, I think almost everyone's going to have a much better time. The place I stayed was a few kilometers north of the city, and it's very peaceful. It's very local, very quiet. There's a lot of farm country, there's a lot of villages. You can see the real lifestyle around Vang Vieng without going inside this actual city that sucks. So the whole reason that this place is famous is because of these beautiful, beautiful mountains. And I didn't see any place like this in Laos except for here. And there's only so many places in the world that has these limestone mountains. The ones like Avatar has, the ones that are like, whoa, 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 like insane, beautiful mountains. And Bang Vieng is full of adventure and nature places, and you don't have to take any tours to do any of them. Don't do that, guys. Like, it's so easy to just look on the map, find any waterfall, any cave, river, mountain. Like, there's so much hiking and adventures all around. You can go tubing in many places. You can rent a bicycle and just go around any place. They have amazing places for swimming in the river. They have some lagoons, which are super touristy. I would kind of avoid. And yeah, you're going to run into other tourists at some of these waterfalls or at some of these caves, but you don't need a guide to go to them. You just go there, and average for almost any entry into the cave or into a waterfall seems to be like 10,000 kip, which is like, less than $1.50 currently. So I think for anybody, you rent like a motorbike or, I think that's the best way to do it. And the roads are rough everywhere because it's an adventure place. Like Bang Vieng is all about the nature, guys. Like people have this reputation. I mean, people think of it as having this reputation with the drinking and the party, but there's no reason to go there for that because there's so much more to see than that. Some of the best caves I ever saw in my life, some beautiful hiking that I saw there. The waterfalls are stunning. There's too many caves and too many waterfalls, guys. You can spend weeks in this place and just every day go off to a new beautiful nature place and just completely fall in love with this region. And that's how I felt. I stayed 2 weeks in some village several kilometers from the city, and every day seeing those mountains, seeing the sunset with the mountains, and the wildlife around, the beautiful birds and some farm animals and the local people and the food. Everything is so amazing in this area, guys. Please go see this place, and please don't think of it as this party place. Sure, you can find the party if you want the party, but if you stay outside the city, I guarantee you're going to have a much better time because it's about the nature that they have here, guys. You can really see so many beautiful places. I can't say this enough. So check out Vang Vieng. Not the city, but just around Vang Vieng is beautiful. It's so nice. So if you like adventures, if you like hiking, trekking, outdoor excursions, if you like I don't know, anything related to nature, even just looking at nature, meditating, doing yoga, just like being in a peaceful place. Vang Vieng is super peaceful. In the city, it's stressful. That's normal everywhere in the world. But if you stay a few kilometers outside, you find some small guest house, some small hotel, you're gonna love it, guys. There's so much to see. So yeah, that's what I'd like to say about Vang Vieng. So check it out and don't think of it as just being for one thing because there's so many things to see there. And once you go, you'll fall in love with it like I did. So check it out, guys. Enjoy Lao. It's a fun one.